Well, seems like I'll be sacrificing one of my own personal bikes. I had a friend of mine a couple of days ago. He called me. He said, "Yo, I'm actually interested in building one of these. I got a budget about $300-400. He's like, you think you can help me find something?" I told him, to be honest with you, man, you ain't gonna find much for $300-400. You probably find a couple that need batteries. It's hard to run across these. If you look hard enough, you can find good deals, but it takes some time. He doesn't want to wait, so I told him, look, man, let me build you something, a little starter bike, and see how you like it. And if you like it, from there on, we can build it bigger, faster, and better. So what I end up doing is I'm gonna just end up doing a quick little simple overvolt kit on this one. I think I got most of the stuff that I need right here. I got a battery. I got the 48 volt 1000 watt controller. I got me a throttle with ignition voltage, and I got me some grips. I like to replace these. I don't like to use these cheap ones, so I like to use these. All this stuff you can find on Amazon. Most of the stuff is on Prime, so you'll have it in a couple days. And I mean, everything's pretty good. I've used these a couple times. I'm happy with it. So this should be a quick little simple video. What I'm gonna do next right now is I'm gonna start tearing this apart. Once I tear it apart, I'll pick up the camera. I'll show you guys quickly what I gotta do to this. It shouldn't take me more than a couple hours to finish this. So like I said, you guys sit back and enjoy the show. So yeah, last night I said it should be a quick little job. We should be done pretty quickly, but unfortunately the camera ended up dying last night, and I got lazy, so I went in the house. But I got everything pretty much mocked up, as you guys can see. Don't mind the piece of wood here. The piece of wood here is basically so the battery doesn't hit down here, which you will need to do something about this, either fold these over, but I just like to use a little piece of wood. I cut it to size and I drop it in there. This is just for mock-up purposes. That's a piece I had. I'm gonna cut another one, but basically what I want to explain today is more to detail what we got going on. As you guys can see, I calculated everything last night. You're gonna be spending about 180 bucks to build one of these overvolt kits, which I think is a pretty good deal for what you get, you know. Basically, with one of these kits, depending on your weight, you could probably do about 25 miles per hour, and you probably get about an hour worth of runtime. Battery's about 130 bucks. The controller is $20. The throttle with key ignition and voltage is about $15. And what else do we have? I think that's oh yeah. I also got a set of grips for this. Again, the grips is not something that you need. I just buy it because I don't like the way these throttles look. These grips are $8. So you're looking at about 180 bucks to do this kit. What I wanted to show you guys is basically the wiring process. It's real simple. You know, the only thing that I want you guys to remember is this wire right here. This wire is from the motor, okay? And this is where it plugs into, to the controller. Every time I've done one of these things have been reversed. So when I plug it in and give it some throttle, the motor spins backwards. Simple solution to that is what I do is I pop these out, I flip them. There's like little pins here you pop in. These things will slide out, you flip them over. I already did that last night, so that way the motor will spin the correct direction. The batteries come with these connectors. This is the side for the controller. This is where your power goes to. So what I do, I usually install a fuse. The fuse I use is actually the fuse you take off for your old batteries, the ones that came on the Razor. You could hardwire this, you know. I'm gonna make a plug for it. Basically what this fuse will do, it will save your controller for burning up, but for testing purposes I'm not gonna do it, but I'll show you guys. You basically put the red to the red, and on your battery side you also do the same, red to red. This fuse will save you a big headache, but for testing purposes, let me just plug this in. I put my own terminals on this, so these things will slide over this. I mean, I wouldn't do this, you know, but like I said, do as I say, not as I do. All right, so there we got black to black, red to red. Let's plug this in. All right, and all that we got left now is let's plug this motor. Again, don't forget to flip these wires. All right, let's get the throttle connected. All right, where's it at? Here's the throttle. Always make sure that these wires match colors. The throttle will come with red, black, and green. Make sure the wires match on the other side to the controller. Red, black, green. The ignition, okay, is the red and blue wire that comes out of the controller. Match blue with blue, okay, or else you'll have problems with the voltmeter. I mean, it won't do nothing bad, but it'll keep the bike on the whole time. All right, so you got that, and I think that's pretty much it. We should be able to start it and see what we got. Let's see, let's bring it down. All right, so let's see what we got. Hold on, let's bring it down a little bit more. There it is. We got 53 volts. I think that's pretty solid. I charged the battery for a little bit this morning, but we should have some action here. And there it is. That's it. Next thing I'm gonna do is probably gonna install the grips. Like I said, I don't like using these. I already installed a new brake on this. I installed a new front wheel because it was wobbling. I got everything pretty much zip tied up here. I wanted to clean it up last night. That's nothing important. You guys didn't miss much. A good thing about this is you can still install these covers on the side, okay? They still will fit. You don't have to cut nothing. The only thing I suggest is you guys use a piece of wood under there, at least that, or a piece of foam These batteries come with a big old piece of foam that you can stick under there, cut it to size, and you should be good to go. Like again, I'm gonna assemble this thing, swap the grips out, and then we'll take it for a quick little ride. Like I said, you're gonna probably get about like a good 25 mile per hour tops on one of these, but again, for a starter bike, I think that's perfect, especially if you're doing it for your kid. But again, this is for one of my buddies. I'm pretty sure he'll enjoy it. But like I said, let's assemble this stuff and then we'll take it for a quick spin. Every time I've tried to film me doing one of these throttles, it's either the camera doesn't get it right, I put the camera at the wrong angle, and for some reason this time this thing decided it wasn't going to record. It recorded the first 15 seconds of it, and then for some reason it just cuts off. But anyways, you guys have seen it, you know, there's a throttle. Basically what I do is I cut off the rubber casing that comes on here, all right, and basically slide these grips over the plastic throttle sleeve, you know. But there it is, it's on. It looks pretty good to me. Quick little upgrade on these cheap Amazon throttles. So next is I'm gonna hard mount this battery. Maybe I didn't explain it good enough last time. You still need to hard mount these batteries. I don't want this stuff flopping around, obviously. This is just for testing purposes. I think another thing I forgot to mention was we have the brakes, okay? The brake sensors, you can still use it with these overvolt kits. All you gotta do is basically either hardwire these in or make your own plug here. They do go to the black and yellow wire. If you see, just match black to black, and then the red goes to yellow. The kit will say, the controller will have thing for brakes. It'll say brakes on it directly. There's two of them. There's one for the front brakes and there's one for the rear brakes. Again, I don't wire them up, you know. You can, you know, and if you have a smaller kid that is learning how to ride, I might suggest you doing that, but you know, this is going to an adult, so we should be fine. So yeah, let's finish putting this thing back together and then we'll take it for a ride. Quick change of plans. As y'all see, it's not the same battery no more. I actually forgot I had purchased a whole nother bike, and that whole bike comes with a little bit better battery. And it actually comes in this case also that fits perfectly inside of that razor tray, and I can also put the controller in there. Fits perfect. Again, this is a 48 volt 12 amp battery. I had bought it a while back and I completely forgot about it, and I was digging for some connectors and I ended up seeing that in the back of my toolbox. Right now it's charging. As y'all see, everything actually fit in there. Battery, controller, all the wiring fits in there. All I had to do was cut a couple slits on the ends to fit the motor wire and all the throttle wire and everything else. I installed the fuse. It's on here already. Y'all see, I got my fuse here. I put a 30 amp because these things shouldn't pull more than 30 amps. So we should be fine there. Again, here is the cover. It comes with this cover. As you can see, it's a nice perfect fit. I don't think I'm gonna have to strap it down, but if I do, the original strap will fit on here. All I gotta do is get longer bolts, so I'm gonna probably put the original strap on here. This cover bolts up here, and like I said, we should be good. Let me turn on real quick. It is charging. Oh wait, I forgot, I disconnected it. But yeah, you guys get the point. Let me connect this real quick. This is not the connection that I'm gonna be using, but like I said, I just wanted to test this thing out and make sure it worked. Let me plug this thing in. Let's see where we're at. Like I said, it's been sitting for a while. It's still charging right now. It's at 47 volts. So we'll check it in a couple hours, see how it is. Like I said, it's been sitting for a long time, but I know that battery will work. It's a brand new battery. So yeah, let me finish up what I got going on. Like again, we'll slap it together and we'll take it for a ride. Yeah, I agree. the green does look better. I had a little change of heart. I was looking at it, like I said, even though the bike's not for me, I kind of like the green better. You know, it doesn't, not exactly matches the bike, but it matches the bike. You know, the greens aren't the same, but as far as like the stock bike, it actually goes with it. You know, I didn't like the silver grips. I bought those to see if I could match the rest of the bike. I think it was too much silver going on up here. Again, this isn't nothing crazy build, nothing like that, but yeah, green is the way to go. Like I see, it's all put together. It's charging up right now. Obviously, you guys saw it. I used a different battery, so I'm gonna end up giving this charger that came with that battery. It's a brand new charger, so this is what we're gonna be doing. I'm charging it right now with my charger right there. This one's a little bit, it's a fast charger. It's a little bit better, so I figured I'd charge it. This battery hasn't been charged in a while. Another thing that I like to do is I like to install the charger there, drill a hole, you know, and actually looks pretty cool, you know, and it keeps it away from water. Just cover that up, and you know, just like a regular gas bike, that's where you charge it up, that's where you fill it up. Some of y'all wondering what I use this. You can either connect this directly to your battery, or you can connect it, you can put a connector connected to the controller. These overvolt controllers also have a plug for a charge port. You can easily make your own plug, or either wire it directly to that, and you got yourself a charger. I like to use these, you know, because these are easy, simple to install. It comes with like the nut to tighten up, and it comes with a little cover. Like I said, this is the one I choose to use on most of my bikes. They're easy to install, and they're cheap. I think I paid like $10 for like a 10-pack, $1 each, you know. But yeah, besides the point, there it is. It's all put together. It's still got a little bit left to charge. We are at 53 volts. I think in the next 30 minutes we should be good. But since the battery's been sitting for a while, what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna let it sit for about an hour and put it on the charger again to make sure it's got a full charge, so I don't damage that battery. But again, there it is, she's ready. So in the next video y'all gonna see, the next clip, I'm gonna probably be taking a ride, and then she out of here. So I'll see you guys on the next one. Peace. Alright, so there we have it. It's a done deal. Everything seems to be working right now. I took it up this hill right now. Again, I don't know what the heck is going on with my camera, but it didn't film none of that. But I just wanted to close this video off already. I think pretty much did everything I said I was gonna do. The overvolt kit is done. This thing runs pretty good. I didn't charge it all the way, but it's good enough. I didn't want it to get too dark, you know, before I actually went to ride on this. But it's done. Well, not bad. 22 miles per hour. Like I said, usually I weigh about 210 pounds. 22 miles per hour. Not bad for a little stock overvolt kit. So yeah, I wanted to do another little test run, speed run on this. I got it done. Pretty happy with it. So yeah, now I can end the video. Y'all have a good one.